Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce week 16 to you, which is December the 1st to the 7th. Again, it's review and writing. You're going to want to study pages 180 to 185, 196 to 199, and 200 to 206. Again, there's no learning objectives for this week. This week is dedicated to critiquing writing. You will need to make sure the writing that you critique has used the preterite tense to write a cohesive paragraph of no fewer than 8 sentences. The paragraph should describe your schedules for the day, what you do in the morning, what you do in the afternoon, in the evening, what your class schedule was like, your work schedule was like, where'd you go, with whom, what'd you eat, etc. So this week you're critiquing it. So the workshop that is up here, this writing assignment workshop, will now be down here. When you open it up, you're going to see someone else's writing, and your job is to use the rubric and to give them feedback, as well as I'm going to go through everybody's and give feedback. And then the next week you'll see it again, and you need to write your final draft. I'm going to take this out though, except for my. Okay, so for my in-class section, you guys are not doing this. We're going to do this in class. For my online section.
No, you don't listen. You don't just stab.
Okay, so I'm in my online sections class now, so I can pull up what this looks like. Writing aside, the final exam essay preparation. So this is what I'm going to do in class. With my face-to-face class online, you guys are doing this online. It says una reseña de un restaurante. So this is the essay that you're going to write on the final, and I want to workshop it so that you get feedback again. So it says vas a escribir una reseña de un restaurante que conoces bien. Incluye detalles para ayudar a otros a decidir si deben ir a ese restaurante o no. So you're going to write a review of a restaurant. Strategies for writing. You want to add supporting details. When you write a review, you not only give your opinion, but you also add enough details to help the reader decide whether or not to visit a place, view, film, etc. So before you start to write, you want to include, you want to tell where the place is, its hours, the house specials. You want to tell me how many stars it has. You want to tell me the cost of the food. Un tenedor means it's económico. Cinco tenedores means it's caro. You want to talk about la calidad de la comida and del servicio. So tell me if the waiters are good, if the waiters are bad, if the food is good, the food is bad. And then your recommendation, do you recommend that people go there? So it gives you, El Café Joe's es un lugar informal en Champaign, cerca de la universidad, etc. And when you're done, you want to look back over what you've written, see that you've used, have you used the preterite? Do your adjectives and nouns agree? Have you used any superlative? Is your writing correct? So basically you just want to make sure that everything that you wrote is correct. But I'm gonna go through and look at your drafts, as well as another classmate will look at your draft, and so you'll get some feedback before you have to write it for the final. And that's everything that you have to do for week 16.